What's up, friends? All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming back. Thanks for kicking it with Mick. As you can see by the title, today we are going to be indulging in a good seafood boil. Today we only have crawfish. I'm just doing nothing but a crawfish boil. All right, so I have crawfish, eggs, sausage, corn, and some good old butter sauce. So let's get into it. If you guys would, go ahead, like, subscribe. Go ahead to cut that notification bell on so that when I'm posting these videos, you guys can get notified. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to start off with this egg, y'all. The egg is always the best thing to start off with, to me. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to move this closer to me. If I can move it without making a mess. There we go. There's so much in here, y'all. Like, and y'all excuse my hair, don't judge me. My little locks need to be touched up, redone, taken out something, I don't know, but don't judge me. Yeah, I feel like I be doing more talking than eating. And I know people want to see the eating. But then sometimes I feel like I just be eating and I don't be talking to y'all. I gotta talk to y'all. I got my lemons, y'all. And I already have a lemon that I cooked in the sauce. So you can taste that lemon flavor inside the sauce too. I can eat this corn all day. Literally. Corn, and has to be corn on the cob. I can't do no just regular corn or canned corn. Has to be on the cob. Yeah, so I want to tell a story. We're gonna have story time. And it's about one of my friends, one of my best friends at that. It's a guy, and I am going to be meeting, it's my best friend. I'm going to be meeting his new girlfriend. And I'm excited. Oh, I'm just making a mess, y'all. But I'm excited because I did not have a relationship with his last girlfriend, which I wanted to, but y'all know how that go. Most time when people young or immature or whatever, they can accept that their significant others, friend or close friends, whatever, is of the opposite sex. That was the case with her, I think. I mean, she never came out and said that, but I feel like it was. But before I met her, and he would tell me stuff about her, I would always be like, oh, you know, she sound dope and can't wait to meet her, blah, blah, blah. And she lived out of town. So anytime she would come in town, I would always be like, okay, well, let's try to do something so that we all can hang out. Whatever. And one particular time, I had gotten a promotion. So when I got the promotion, I was like, hey, this is a big deal. I'm gonna have a party. And I was like, come to the party, blah, blah, whatever. And I think she was like supposed to be here that same weekend, whatever. So I'm like, hey, invite her to the party so I can meet her, get to know her. She can get to know some of our other friends, our other mutual friends that me and you have. Like, she don't have to just meet me. She can meet our other friends too at the same time, because everybody was just like dying to meet her. So we were all like, you know, in good spirits, all hype and stuff. And the girl, she came to the party, and I think everything gonna be cool. I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? Welcomed her in, whatever. And you know, at house parties, for some reason, people always like congregate and just chill out in the kitchen. I don't know why. I don't know. But that's what always happened. So everybody was in the kitchen, and he introduced her to me, and then I introduced her to everybody else, and I thought everything was going fine. Everybody having fun, mingling. So, like I said, when she came in the kitchen, I made sure I introduced her to my other friends that he did not introduce her to, that he didn't know. So that she just won't feel left out, whatever. And I'm walking around entertaining my other guests. So, while I'm walking around entertaining my other guests, I look up and I notice that the girlfriend is no longer in the kitchen. She's sitting in the living room, on the couch, in the corner, chilling. I mean, she minding her business. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I mean, you at a party. So I go check on her. I'm like, hey girl, you good? You need anything? You want something to drink? Whatever. She was like, yeah, sure, I'll take something to drink. So, being the host, I went and fixed her something to drink. Whatever. So, I'm thinking she good. She ain't say anything. Now, fast forward. After the party, after everybody leaves, I'm asking my friend, well, how did your girlfriend feel about the party? I seen that she kind of was standoffish, you know, later on. So, was she okay? Did she have fun? Like, what was she thinking? Like, I just wanted to make sure she was good. And I want to say she said either she had a headache or something. I can't even remember what the exact thing that she claimed or said was going on at the time. But I didn't think nothing of it, and I really don't think he did either. And like I said, just from what I did know about her, I felt like she was cool. She was nice. And she a pretty girl. And I just felt like, you know, she was cool. I felt like everything was good. And even when they would like have like little arguments or, you know, just bickering back and forth, regular little relationship stuff, he would ask me for my opinion on certain stuff. And a lot of the times, because y'all know guys think differently and they process stuff differently than how we do, so a lot of the times I would kind of agree with where she was coming from, or even if I would agree, even if I didn't agree, I would just tell her, you know, like, cut the girl some slack. Like, y'all not gonna agree on everything, and kind of like just trying to see stuff from her point of view and trying to get him to see stuff from her point of view. Even if I didn't agree, like, you still have to see it from that person's point of view if you're in a relationship with them. So I'm like, just try to look at it from her point of view regardless, and just look at where she coming from. So anytime I think he would need advice from the female point of view, he would kind of like come to me. So after months of me giving him advice and always being on her side, there was, I think it was only one time that I can remember that she did or said something that I didn't like, and I was like, nah, bro, she wrong. Like, it wasn't no thinking about it. It wasn't no seeing it from her side. She just plain out wrong. But I don't think he told her that. Either way, that's neither here nor there. But another time comes around where I think it was like basketball season or something, and we normally go to this place called Taco Mat, and we go and we watch the game and blah blah blah. So we had planned to do that, and she was in town, so I was like, cool, let's all hang out, whatever. And I think she had some other friends that was meeting her in Atlanta to hang out, so I was like, cool, let's all get together, whatever. I think we had set the time, and then we get there, and she's like, well, I'm gonna come, but my friends were already somewhere else, so I'm gonna meet them there, and then we're gonna come and meet you guys. So after like us waiting on her for like an hour or more, she finally calls or texts my friend and says, well, hey, I'm not gonna come. We're just gonna hang out and do blah blah blah, such and such, whatever. I don't even remember what it was that they were gonna do, but the friends that she had met, she was just gonna hang out with them instead of them coming, all of them coming to meet us. So I didn't know why. My friend didn't know why either. So he proceeds to ask her why, and she comes up with this whole bogus thing. She was like, well, I just don't think it'll be a good idea because, you know, alcohol and stuff is going to be involved, and I know that you already said that your friend, she's pretty much kind of like straightforward and she's blunt, and I feel like if alcohol is involved and, you know, we have a conversation, we may not see eye to eye and we may get into it or something off the wall like that. So me and him both are like looking at each other like, what are you talking about? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Yeah, I'm straightforward and I don't sugarcoat stuff, but what does that have to do with you? Me and you have never had a problem. Me and you have never bumped heads or had any run-ins. I've never said anything to you out the way, and I don't just go around saying stuff to people out the way just because. I mean, being blunt is not being a bully, so it's a big difference. I'm not a bully. But so I didn't like feel any type of way about her. I'm asking him, like, just making sure, like what did you tell her? Like, because depending on the words he used or how he explained everything to her, or who I am to her, or I guess should I say how I am to her, you know, she could have just taken it the wrong way or thought that I was just gonna be straight up rude or mean to her. But at the same time, you've been around me before. You've been to my home. I was nothing but nice to you, like showed you hospitality or whatever. So if I did something wrong to you when you were at my house and that was your reason, then maybe you could have said that. Well, the last time I was around her, I didn't like her vibe. I didn't like how she had it. Cool. You know, that's something I got to work on, or I got to try to evaluate what I did, what I said, whatever. She ain't say none of that. She just said what she said and it just came out of nowhere. So we both looking lost and dumbfounded, trying to figure out what the heck she's talking about and where that's coming from. But y'all, we never really found out what was her reasoning for that, why she felt like that, none of that. So I guess we just didn't worry about it. They continued to date, but I stayed out of it. I don't want to talk about it. She obviously she got something against me. Since she got something against me, I'll fall back. But we still friends. Whenever you whatever, whenever you need me, or I don't want her to feel like I'm overstepping my boundaries, or I don't know what it is that she feel like. So that was the crazy part. We didn't know what feelings she had, so we didn't even know how to handle the situation. But I respect people's relationships, so I just like, okay, whatever. Anyway, she is no longer his girlfriend, and I'm getting ready to meet his new girlfriend, and I'm excited. And I really think that this one is gonna go totally different. I mean, and I'm not saying that because my best friend is dating somebody, me and the girl got to be BFFs and we got to become best friends too. I'm not saying that, but I would like for us to be cool and cordial and be able to hang out and do certain stuff so that when we come together for him or whatever he's doing, everybody can be on the same page and everything be smooth. Cause that's just like with any of my female friends. If they have other friends or their boyfriends or whatever, of course you want to try to build some type of relationship with them and be kind of cool with them too, so that all y'all can be hanging out and whatever. If it comes down to that, I ain't saying you gotta force it, but you don't want to be awkward is what I'm saying. Anyway, but I'm like, I don't feel like, I mean, I know y'all wasn't there, but I don't know or think or even feel like I did anything wrong to her, because we really wasn't around each other, and when you came to my house I made sure you were good. And if you wasn't, why not say something while you're at my house? Or at least let your man, let your man know so that he can address it. You didn't even let him know whatever it was that was bothering you, so that he can get to the bottom of it. You didn't tell him anything, so he was just as lost as I was. You can't expect him to fix it or anybody to fix anything if they don't even know what the problem is. But yeah, and I was thinking about maybe I should, maybe I'll vlog it when I get to meet his girlfriend. What y'all think? Let me know if I should do a video on it, me meeting her and talking to her, getting to know her. Let me know if that's something y'all would want to see or that even sounds interesting. I think it'll be fun. I'm just excited for my friend. I'll just be excited when he be finding people that he could connect with, cause like he a good dude. He's very artistic. So I feel like artistic people have to find people that are just as artistic, or you know, I feel like artistic people can't just be with somebody who's boring, or I don't feel like that works. So I'll be excited when he can find somebody that kind of like on his same level or interested in some of the same things and stuff like that. Y'all, these crawfish is banging. Do y'all eat crawfish? Let me know if y'all eat crawfish in the comments, because I know a lot of people, they don't like them. A lot of people be like, they look like bugs. I can't eat that. What's the point? Or people don't know how to eat them, or they don't like the sucking and stuff. And I told myself I didn't do it, so I didn't do all the sucking and all that stuff that I normally would do, because it's, y'all, it's just too much. But when you eat crawfish, you really are supposed to, you know, pull the tail back, suck the head, get all the flavor out. Some people just don't like the thought of that. They don't like the look of it, whatever, but they're really good. And to me, it's kind of like the same thing as how you would eat a shrimp. I don't know. Or just like a baby lobster. When you eat the lobster and you get the whole lobster, you have to pull the tail off, and then you have to pull the meat out of the tail, and you still got the head and eyes and stuff over there, because that's what most people kind of complain about. Well, they got eyes on it, they got a head on it. Okay, just about everything you eat came with something, or came from something, should I say. They had eyes and a head and a tail, and what's the difference? I don't know. Anyway, that's really it, y'all, for my story time. I'm gonna keep eating, but make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Give me some suggestions, y'all. Give me some feedback. Y'all know I'm just getting started, so I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what y'all want to see, what y'all like, y'all thoughts, y'all feedback on the topic. Let me know what y'all think about that situation. Let me hear something. Alright, y'all, so I'm out. Thank y'all for kicking it with me.